how to sing in head voice without strain. I recently did a class with a group of 12 young singers and I asked them what their biggest challenge in singing was. Nearly all of them said they have issues singing high notes. They would get to a point in their range where everything tightened up and felt strained. Well, this used to be my experience with high notes as well. What I want to do in this lesson is take you through the exact series of vocal exercises and techniques that I showed the young group. Most of them hadn't really experienced head voice, and at the end of the lesson, nearly all of them were singing at least 5 or 6 notes higher with freedom and less strain. The very first thing that you need to do is make some silly sounds. Like this. Whee! Woohoo! These sounds work great because you don't think of them as singing. Now get used to the feeling and sensations of making these crazy sounds. Where does the sound feel like it's vibrating? What you need to do next is apply these sounds to exercises. I recommend starting with a lip roll first. This will get your air moving and keep the muscles in your throat relaxed. This technique is great for reprogramming your muscles to stay relaxed as you sing higher. When learning to sing high notes, I recommend singing exercises which involve leaps. I'm going to do a lip roll arpeggio up to my highest head voice notes. Now see if you can copy the tone of my voice when I do this exercise. So now your air should be flowing nicely and your throat muscles should be coordinating in a relaxed way. If you find that you start to tighten up as you sing higher, do a quick non-singing silly sound using the lip roll to loosen up your voice. The next step in the head voice discovery process is making sure your vocal cords stay connected. The exercise that I use to do this is goog. It sounds like this. Goog, 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 goog. Like that. So why do I use this sound? Well, there are two reasons. The G will force your vocal cords to connect at the start of every note. This is very handy if you suffer from a breathy tone. The second reason why I use this sound is the oo vowel. Closed vowels like oo and o are much easier to sing than wide vowels like e and r as you sing higher. There are ways to modify wide vowels to make them easier to sing, but I'll leave that as a topic for a future video. As you sing the goog sound, keep it light and short. This will allow your voice to quickly hit the notes and descend. If you try to sustain these high notes when you are first discovering them, you may feel the need to tighten up. By keeping things short, you won't give your voice time to freak out. I'm going to take this goog sound up to the top of my range. Notice my mouth position and the tone and length of my notes. There you go. I will quickly touch on vowel modification to sing high notes. As I said earlier, wide vowels like R and E become hard to sing as you ascend in pitch. I want you to experience how changing your vowel sound can enable you to sing higher. Start with a natural mum exercise in your lower range. Mum, 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 mum. 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 As you start to approach your mixed or middle voice, the mum sound will feel a little uncomfortable. Change to a mom sound at this point. Mom, 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 mom. 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 As you start to approach head voice, you may start to feel some tightening. Change to a mum sound to transition to a pure head voice. Mum, 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 mum. 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 Mum, 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 mum. I'll now transition through all of my vocal registers on the 3 sounds to show you how the exercise should sound. Now I'll keep it nice and light and gentle. Mum, 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 mum. 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 There you go. Your transition points will be a little different to mine, especially if you're a girl. Now I can give you a general idea of where you should change your vowel sounds. For you girls, your first transition point will happen on about an A flat. Ah. Your second transition will happen around about a D. Ah. Now I'll sing through these transition areas as if I'm a female singer. Starting in chest. Mum, 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 mum. Mum, 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 mum. Now mom. Mom, 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 mom. Now mum. Mum, 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 mum. And so on and so forth until you reach the top of your female range. For you guys watching, my transition points will be a good reference for most of you. I don't have the highest voice in the world or the lowest. I'm somewhere in between. So unless you have an exceptionally high or low voice, it's fine to use my demonstration as a practice track. To put these exercises and techniques into practice in a song situation, you can simply substitute the words for silly sounds or closed vowels. I like to start by substituting the words for a lip roll first to relax my throat and get my air moving. Then a goog sound to make sure my vocal cords are connected, some modified vowels, and then finally the words of the song. Now the goog. Goog, 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 goog. Some modified vowels. Ma, 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 ma. And then finally, the words. Sento che ci salverà. There you go. This is a system that I use every day to teach singers how to discover and develop their head voice. Have fun with it, and I hope you have some success.